Good morning, Peter.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good, and you? You have your coffee?
Very well. Yes, my coffee is ready and ready to go.
I'm great. I mean, I'm just looking at you. Maybe you have something to tell us, because obviously I don't know what you are currently doing, but why you are looking so different today?
Yes, I think today's about the market shift. The market is always shifting. It's shifting currently as well. I talked to an attorney yesterday, and he said he don't get many contracts from any company. So the market is definitely shifting, and we are in a shifting market. But what I want to say is that you don't have to be a magician like Gandalf to survive in a shifting market. You can definitely only be yourself and survive in a shifting market.
Good. And markets change, and our mindset determines whether you struggle or succeed. Today we're going to talk about get real, get right. And a shift will constantly happen. If we are not growing, we are dying. And by the way, stagnant water stinks. That's what Anna always says.
Yeah.
And that's the same with the market. So the market needs to change. It needs to grow. There's always change happening in our world. Things are evolving. And we have to keep up with that as well.
Yes, definitely. In the shift book, Gary says that when a market shifts, there's only one thing to do: shift with it.
Yes.
Easy as that.
And it means that it's a reality check. You need to adjust very quickly, and you've got to take purposeful action. Agents don't fight the market; they shift with the market.
Yes, definitely.
There's a quote here, by the way, in the shift book on Tactic 1, Get Real, Get Right, Mindset and Action. Decide what your priorities are and how much time you'll spend. If you don't, someone else will.
Yeah, definitely. If you don't list it, someone else will.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. So if we are not going to shift, the other agents might shift. They might take our market share away. And we don't want that. We got to keep up to stay ahead. We want to stay ahead.
Definitely. There's another quote in Shift. Agents must rethink, restructure, refresh, re-energize, and reinvent every aspect of their business. The ostrich approach guarantees extinction.
I like that, and that is the mental shift that you need to make as a real estate agent.
Yes.
You have to make the shift. To survive a shift, you must, that is where the mental shift to run towards what you most want and avoid the temptation of running away from what you most fear. Remember, we can't have fear and faith in the same emotion at the same time. It's either the one or the other one. They are opposites. So which one are you doing? Are you faith? Are you adjusting to the market? You're getting that reality check? Or are you fearful and you want to run away? One approach lifts you up and the other drags you down. So if you are fearful, it's going to drag you down. If you have faith, it will lift you up.
Definitely. Yeah. The market shift in the book, there's two things. The first is a mindset, and the second one is the action. But the mindset is so important that you realize what's happening and then realize that you must change too.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, we need to accept the facts. When we get real, we accept the facts, not the fears. When we get right, we align our mindset, the models, and the actions. Yes. Remember, we have models, we have tools, we have systems that we can constantly use. And just the books that Gary has written with Jay and with Dave Jenks, I mean, these books are great. Get the PDF. If you don't have the PDF of this one, get it.
Definitely. There's also another thing that is in the book, is it that you can't change the market, but you can change your outlook and the response to the market. And that's true in everything in life. Everything that happens around you, you don't have control over that. Things happen around you. But you can decide your attitude and your response to what happens around you and with you.
Peter, and that's so true, because we can only control our effort, our energy, and the conversations that we have every day. We cannot control what the attitude of the other person is going to be, or how they will react, or how the market will be. We can only control this within ourselves, our effort, our energy, and the conversations that we are having.
Yes, yes. When I talked to Attorney yesterday, he was very negative, and he said, I don't know what's going to happen. I think I must get another branch on my business to do other legal stuff. And I said to him, just do what you do. Just do what you do, and keep on doing what you do well.
And here's something else that the Shift book says here: be a low tider. Always be prepared for low tide. If we talk about the sea and the tides it has, high tide, low tide comes, and then high tide will come again where there's more. But we have to go through the low tide to get to the high tide.
Yeah.
So be a low tider.
Beautiful said. Beautifully said.
Yes. And know there's always enough business for you to survive with a minimum income while striving for the maximum. This is the time, if you're going to do every day what you do, and basically what Peter just said to the attorney, just do what you do. Go back to basics. Do not get creative at the moment. Stick to the basics. Rather do more of the basics to get better results.
I just want to say the one thing is a mindset, the other part is the action, because he said in his book, know that growth comes from clarity, priorities, and focused action.
Ooh.
The first two are how you think, the clarity and priorities, and then the last one is what you do. It's mindset, it's action.
And hear this, do right, fear not. When you do the right things, you leave fear behind.
Must say.
Oh, this is big. And this is a quote from Mark Willis. It's on page 26 in the Shift book.
Yeah.
Do right, fear not. When you do the right thing, you leave fear behind. Come on, we all want to leave fear behind. Peter, definitely. I don't want fear in my life, because fear makes me anxious. It gets me stressed. I worry, and I'm not full of energy.
Yeah.
So we got to do right and fear not. Have faith that things will work out and it will get better again. Everything that comes down must go up again.
Yeah. I always say that fear robs you from success. Period.
Yes. Sure, that's good. Repeat that for us.
Fear robs you of success.
Yes.
Yeah.
Robs you of success. Did you all hear that? Fear robs you of success. So I've got a question for you. What does getting real look like in today's market for you? This is a question. Think about it. What does getting real look like in today's market for you? Is it getting back to the basics? Is it doing right and fear not, removing the fear? How can I get right in my mindset and actions? We've shared a lot of tips now, but now it's your time to take action. How can I get right in my mindset and in my action?
Yeah, that's a thing that every one of us have to decide for ourselves. Definitely.
Yeah, and it's different for all of us. However, the basics will be the same.
Yeah.
Basics will be the same. And remember, the more, I want to share something, the more you lead generate. I know we are fearful of lead generation. The more you do it, the more confidence you're getting. You get more confidence, your faith increases, and your fear goes away.
And your success accumulate.
Oh yeah, that I like. Yes, obviously that will come after that. Yes, I love it. All right, so the next question I have for you is, what skills do I need to sharpen to succeed in this shift? What skills do I need to sharpen to succeed in this shift?
Yeah.
Remember, we are being a learning based. We always want to grow. If you are not growing, you are going to die.
Yeah. We talked yesterday evening about scripts and what scripts that we must use in this shifting market. And I said that it's not to get something. So do you want to sell your property is to give something. Because if you get a call and someone wants to give you something, your attitude as seller is definitely different. So can I give you a valuation for your property? I want to give you something. I want to give you service. Not I want something from you. I don't want your house. So I think the first thing is a script practice in this time. I think you must know what you want to say when you phone people.
Peter, can you maybe just remind us how we can do this script practice when we are all by ourselves? We may be too scared to ask somebody else. Maybe share before we do the last two questions.
All right. If you go to your ChatGPT, you will see, I'm just going to show it like that. On your right-hand side, in the middle, there's a little blue button. I don't know if the focus is good now. It's a little blue button. If you push that button, you can have a conversation with your ChatGPT. And you can ask your ChatGPT, be a difficult homeowner who will sell at a time, but not now. And I'm going to phone you and we are going to have a discussion. And it's interesting how your ChatGPT get that persona of the instruction that you give your ChatGPT. And after your discussion, you will get a screenshot of all the things that you and ChatGPT said. But it's amazing to practice yourself.
The transcript, yeah, you're getting the transcript.
Transcript, yeah.
So on some phones, it will be a blue button. On other phones, it will be a little black one. I see on mine, it's a black one. So it depends on what phone you have. And I think it might also be what version of ChatGPT you have. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Then, by the way, just a quick one. There is a new chat subscription of 150 Rand a month. So if you are on a free version and you feel like you need more, you can subscribe for the 150 Rand one if that is something you can afford instead of the 400 Rand a month. Just thought I'd tell you it's new on chat. All right, my next question. Who in my market is thriving right now and what are they doing differently? It can be a competitor. It can be somebody in Keller Williams, in another market center, or in your own market center. Who in my market is thriving right now, and what are they doing differently? Makes you think we can learn from each other. This is what collaboration is all about. And then my last question is, how can I turn current market challenges into opportunity? Turning that negative, which we see as a challenge, into a positive, which is the opportunity. Maybe it's an opportunity to learn a new skill. You've always wanted to learn a specific skill. That might be the opportunity. The opportunity might be to do more lead generation, to have more conversations. And by the way, the more conversations you have, that's also a skill that you are improving, because the better your conversations is going to get.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. You want to add something before we finish this one off, Peter?
But now you said if you in a market like this, it's an opportunity because a stressed situation is always there for an opportunity. Maybe you want to learn how to use your social media, because some people use it very effectively.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Or try or begin to use your command effectively.
Yes, and you all saw the challenge we put out. Yes, I put out yesterday on the top team. So please go on and celebrate whatever you're doing. Just grab some there, get some new ones, celebrate. We must celebrate every small win here. Well, thank you, Peter. We learned a lot today. Get real, get right, and once again, it starts with us. Because we can't change market, but we can only change what we do.
Yes. Last word.
Yes.
This is what's the three things that's important? Mindset, skill set, and action.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. That's all from my side.
Yes, and are you focusing on all three? What is your mindset like? Thanks for all of you that are on here. Obviously, your mindset is great. Skill set that we just spoke about, and actions or activities that I need to do. And most of the time, it is the activities that we're not doing enough of. We get complacent, that we think, oh, this is enough. No. Just keep going. It's hard times, it's shifting times, but it starts with us. The challenge becomes an opportunity. See you all tomorrow. Thank you, Peter, for joining, and thank you everyone for joining. See you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.